Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. I'm a slap shot, and there's Mr. Whiskey Shits. Anybody wants to join? The link is pinned already. Um, I do have the free version, so there's only five and me. So if you think you want to join, go ahead and click it before the spots get filled up. But
What's
I,
up, everybody? Cheers.
how you guys doing? Of course, Adam was in here first. Uh, Bourbon Baller, C. Jackson, Bourbon. Oh, yeah, I can click on prescription bourbon. Cheers, bud. Uh,
Yeah, cheers.
Nimrax, buddy. Miss Lil, thank you. Thanks for posting the link over there in Women of Whiskey for me, Mr. Jigs.
What's up, Mr. Jigs? What's up, Sierra?
Sierra, how you doing?
Everybody hit the like when you're here. Also,
Yeah. And that Tommy D just popped in. Yeah, I just started a little warm up with the Ancient Age 10 star. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Your go-to, isn't it? Your go-to starter.
It's one of them. It's nice and cheap, and
Yeah.
I can usually about the time I get here, I start looking for another one because they're not always on the shelf, but they're when I start looking for them, I can find them.
Never seen that bottle out west.
Yeah. That for some reason that one comes to Virginia. Can't get much else, but I can get that one, which is good for me because
Is it plastic? Is that a plastic bottle?
Oh yeah, it's plastic and nice screw top. It comes in the 750, but I never see. We just get the 1.75. So
it's up 60 hertz. Fast.
That is a Scotch Down Undershirt, Lil. That's the one with all the pub styles on the bottles with the bar stool. So it doesn't show up good. I tried earlier, or I'd say it sold it myself, but it with my stuff, it's not showing up good. So,
yeah.
But it's there. And 60 hertz. How you doing, buddy? Chubby Seagulls made it.
Man.
Cheers, bud.
Buzzwowski's Chubby Seagulls. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So nothing really planned. I have these three Michters. The the bourbon, the whiskey,
American whiskey.
Yep, the American whiskey, and then the rye. These all came from Big Vic stream. I didn't win them. Other people won them and gave them to me. So nice. I've been holding off. I had them for my actually 2 months now. I guess been holding off. I'm not giving tasting notes. That's not my gig. I'm gonna just be sipping them while chilling, and then just see which one I like the best out after I finish my 10 star.
So, give
it the old. It's pucking good or pucking bad. I want to do more of those videos. I only did the one so far, but it's
Richie Z. Cheers, buddy.
It did the old jump thing.
I found a new bottle in Utah today that I've never seen before.
What's that one?
It's the Bullet Barrel Strength.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, it's 120 proof. Bullet. It's not bad.
You said 120?
Yeah, it's like 120.2.
Nice.
60.1.
Cheers, Richie. How you doing, bud? Oop, did the jump again. Rye Matt's. The rye is a favorite of Matt's there. I've had the... Oh, shit. I think I had the bourbon before. But I know I haven't had the rye. But I think it's a bourbon I had.
I think I've only had the American whiskey out of those three.
Oh, I'm drinking some St.
Found
Liberty, Joseph's,
tenure
Flathead,
rye.
River Bootleggers Collect. That's a mouthful there, jeez. Does that all fit on the label? Bourbon Baller, the American is his favorite. We'll see which one of the three is my favorite after a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of had high expectations in the American that I bought, and it let me down.
Mm.
So I ended up gifting the rest of the bottle to somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my wife poured them.
I think the proof is like, what is it, 80 something?
That's the problem with doing it in the dark. I gotta turn this. 88.4 for the American. 84.8 for the rye. And 91.4 for the bourbon. So kind of spread out there.
The barrel strength ryes are probably my favorite that I've had from Michter's, and the 10-year rye was really good.
B. Bauer, how you doing, bud?
What's up, B. Bauer?
Oh yeah, that's right, David. Yeah, the rye is a single barrel. Cheers, Ken. I got the new shirt on, Ken. Love it.
Cheers, Ken. He noticed.
Yeah. It's good. I love the color too. It's I don't even know what it was called. The green. It's like a green tint to it.
Yeah, I like that. I noticed that.
It's not. I don't wear too much black with the damn cat. I hate wearing black shirts. It
kind of looks like a faded black or something, or a dark gray.
Yeah, it looks like gone through the wash a couple times.
I don't know. I'm colorblind with certain shades of like green and brown. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
always confuse those.
Heather, green, something. I don't know. It's a color. If I had to pick a Crayola crown, I'd call it green gray.
Baby poop? No.
No, I know what that looks like. That ain't no baby. After 4 kids, I know what that looks like.
Hey, good question, Nimrax. About 80% of my shirts are black, for sure.
Oh, the man in black.
This one is a work shirt, but it's a Jack Daniels design logo.
Cheers, Jerry.
The back is like full. Like 107 JD, baby.
Yeah, so I mix these up. I'll probably be able to tell the rye, of course. But.
Yeah, run through them. See what you think, man. I'm doing some of the Larcenies barrel proofs and the newer Elijah Craig, the 922.
Oh, you finally got one?
Yeah, we got them here.
That's good. Yeah, the 922 is the only one I've ever found on the shelf here.
Yeah, Ben, all looks the same. The 21 is the only one you found on the shelf?
No, the C922.
Oh, the most recent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I've gone to it a few times, and like it's been different every time I go to it. Like the first time I went to it, I'm like, oh, this is an amazing batch. And then I went back and I was like, I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, I've only had one other batch, the B19, I believe.
19.
But maybe it was 19. I found that in Maryland last year when I went over there.
Oh, nice.
Doing some stuff. But I'll get to do some Maryland hunting next Wednesday. I'm going over to the Washington, the harbor. They have an ice sculpture show. So you can walk through, and there's ice sculptures, and there's like a room that's like snowing, and some little like slides and stuff. So it should be fun.
Yeah, if you find any more over there, 19s and 20s are all.
So heather green is what the color is called.
Heather green. Yeah, that could look like forest greenish, like dark green or brown to me. Like either way, I could be convinced.
Oh yeah.
And the hat's pink, right? Is the hat pink or red?
Hat's red. Yeah, no, it's red because they actually won tonight.
Oh yeah. Hey, Bourbon Baller, that bottle is still on the Pony Express, buddy. I haven't seen that. I haven't been charged for it from Noah. Nothing. Still out there trying to make its way 6 months later.
So yeah, Jerry's sipping on the small batch.
Here you go.
The bourbon.
Cheers, buddy. C. Jackson.
I think number 2's the rye. That one's standing out.
Give them rye notes. Have you ever tried any of the other stuff, like the barrel strengths or any of those?
I had one of the barrel strength when I was at Shane's house. It was nice. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, those are good, dude.
Yeah,
they're very different profile. Like they're kind of a different kind of rye, but they're really good, dude. I love them. Okay, Ben sees it too. He sees pink.
Well, it is an. I think
it's the lighting. It's the lighting.
It's a light, and it is old. So
because when you turn, like it shows less. Yeah, like it's right in the middle. It looks more pink than the sides. You know.
Yeah, I guess it does. So. All right, what does this one look like?
What's up, Dan?
Yeah, since everybody says it.
That's all Santa, buddy.
Does that one look red?
It's all red. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a lot different. Even sitting in here in the room, this one does look pink, but the way they're playing.
I don't know. He told me he was going to the Dabbler's at some point, and I haven't heard shit. So.
Yeah, Mr. Jiggs. I think if Mr. Jiggs is a Bruins fan, so.
Mr. Jiggs.
I only don't like one Bruin. Marchand, but I actually like their goalie Swayman because he went to University of Maine. That's a college team I follow, so I like Swayman. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Yeah, so. Yeah, yeah, there's a university in Maine, right? Actually, a lot of NHL players have come out of University of Maine.
It's like borderline Canada.
Yeah, Maine, the university. I forget what city it's in, but you could probably throw a baseball and hit Canada.
Dude, have you had any of the Larceny barrel proofs from this year?
No, I've only had a taste when we were in DC. OH had a sample or a bottle. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. It was maybe it was C from last year, possibly. C21. Yeah, it might have been C21.
Dude, all the ones this year have been really solid.
Mr. Jiggs got in an argument with Cam Neely when I called the shirt he was wearing pink. I wouldn't want to fight with Cam Neely. You're braver than I am. I would have agreed whatever color he said it was. Yeah. So is Livewire going on Christmas, or are you taking the day off?
Ooh, yeah, we'll probably be off that day. That sucks. 2 weeks in a row, Christmas and New Year's.
Oh yeah.
So depending on what Mike has going, I don't have a lot of big plans New Year's just because it takes a lot with the planning with the kids and all. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be home that night if Mike wants to go. We could do just go straight through the New Year maybe. Our time. So we'll see.
So Cam Neely said his wife picked it out and it was salmon, not pink. Well, salmon is a shade of pink, so there you go.
It'll actually be New Year's Day. It wouldn't be New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve would be
Correct. Yeah, New Year's Day Eve is the Saturday.
Big Vic would count down to New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, the rye is good. I'm funny. I've just recently started drinking rye. I never drank rye. Probably the only rye I'd had since between 21 and I'm almost 48. So it was the Rittenhouse rye was my go-to rye. That was the only rye I ever drank, and then the Wild Turkey 101 rye. And
that's a good one. That's actually a really good one.
Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? Hope the pain meds are keeping the pain in check and you're managing all right.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, you should dive into some ryes. Like there's a lot of barrel strength options out there that are
Yeah, I'm liking the Sagamores.
Yeah,
the cast strength Sagamore. I found one of those here, but that's the only one I found. So, but at least the distillery is not too far up the road.
Yeah, some of those picks are really good. I've had some hit or miss on those, but
people got me for 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
You got me for 25 minutes.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks for joining.
It's cracking.
You want to shut it down at 10 p.m. your time?
I gotta go to work tomorrow, bro.
No major pain. That's good, Chris.
What are you talking about?
Nah, not as early as I do, bro.
Oh, you waking up early now, huh? 4 a.m.
Bro.
Yeah, Chris. Only if I could afford it.
4 a.m., 5 a.m. my time. I'll be up at 5:40 my time to get the kids to daycare.
Mm.
Mm.
Then I can start work at 7.
Start working at 7, bro.
Like in that malted smoke wagon and a cup of coffee.
The best I can do, dude. I can't drop the kids till 6:30. So. I got a long day tomorrow too.
And a little bit of this shit.
Ooh, what's that?
I think it's Barton sourced.
What's the proof?
Trader Joe's.
There you go, Richie.
Okay.
Here, hold on. Let me.
25.
Oh shit!
Sorry, I'm a little slow on this. Hold on.
Is it supposed to be from a certain distillery, like a Barton or something?
What was that bottled at barrel entry proof? Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Dude, Barton gives to freaking
1792 foolproof.
Barton gives to Costco and fucking Trader Joe's. They got some juice out there, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no problem, Richie.
Like
so that's basically 1792 foolproof.
Foolproof, yeah. That was I was right now with Jason talking about it. I'm like, I think these are the ones that didn't make it to be a 1792 foolproof. But they're still good. I mean, like, it's good.
Nimrax, my crotch goblins are 2 and 4, so they can't walk to daycare, buddy.
Yeah, there'd probably be some law against that.
Yeah, a few more years they'll be in school. You can get them. I can start working earlier, like a real man.
I don't know which one of the bourbons or the whiskey I like better.
Oh, you're actually doing the Michters right now, bro?
Yeah, the Michters. It's been they're the longest bottles that I've ever had in my house that I haven't opened.
I got money on the bourbon. I've never tried it. Never tried the Michter's bourbon.
You have the toasted. The Michter's toasted. bourbon?
Have I?
I don't know. I'm asking. if you haven't, so I could pour you a sample and send you that shit.
Is it the last year one?
This year's 22.
Oh.
Is it the sour mash?
No.
Oh, that's
No.
right.
Sour
That's
mash
the-
is this year. I think the toasted
Sour mash
one-
is the one that just got released, not that.
Yeah, the white label is
Yeah, I hope
I
you
think
feel better.
21
But
last year.
No,
Because we got one in January for Will O'Neill.
I got one for Mike too. I don't know if it was. I think it was this year, early this year.
It's the white label, right? It's not the brown one.
No, right. It was the white and black label.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know which one is better.
It's like a 13-minute drive. That's a long ass walk, dude.
Yeah.
Wait till they're 2.5 and 4.5, then we'll talk.
Revisit it.
No, bro. I didn't get none of that. You didn't fucking let me know.
Oh,
I'm looking for those Four Roses.
Four Roses
dude.
picks, dude.
I can't find
12
them.
year? What?
Yeah. Yeah, Baller, I got your email. I've been doing samples today to send out and shit. So your barrel's next.
The ECBP 922 is pretty good. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling it like a hitter yet, but
It's good. Yeah.
All right. I'm going with this one.
just got mine below the shoulder. I think this Larceny 922 is a hitter though.
All right. There's that.
Haven't got it yet.
Oh, actually, I just packed that box tonight. It's I'm
I'm
sending it out either tomorrow or Friday, whenever I can make it to FedEx.
That's all good, bro.
Dude, my printer ran out of ink, so I can't do labels at home right now. So that last one I sent you
Did
was
I
a
send you the
label I
picture
did
of
at
the
home,
box?
and it was all faded, and I was so worried it wasn't going to get to you because of that.
All right.
Did I send you the picture of the box? No, right? Only the bottle. They wrote the fucking number on the bottom of the box. The
They
tracking
did?
number.
They did. I was worried, dude. Like I called them. I'm like, will you guys reprint the label in that instance? They're like, no, we don't have the ability to do that. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but they actually wrote down the tracking number on the bottom of the box with a big ass marker. Hey, they got here, so fuck it. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, dude, I'm happy you made it.
All right. I got the results.
Are you saving those samples, Vic?
Yeah, I'm saving them. Not right now.
All right.
Like the
Bourbon's the winner.
Dude, I called it.
Yeah.
Bourbon.
Yeah. The bourbon, but it was close though. It was.
What was second?
Well, second, American.
Yeah, I already knew which the rye was, so that was. So the whiskey, then the rye. Like I said, rye. I got to be in the right mood to drink rye. It's not something I go to.
Yeah.
I gotta be in the right frame of mind. You know, I like drinking rye when I'm outside when it's colder.
Did you try the American whiskey?
Yeah.
You had them all three? Yeah.
Yeah, I tried all three of them.
He did them all blind to see what he liked more.
Yeah, Richie, congrats, bro. Got a hitter bottle.
There you go. Nimerax is
Yeah, don't worry, Nimrex.
just kidding.
As soon as my kids hit 5, like they're on their own, basically.
I was at 5. I had to walk to school.
Uphill both ways, no shoes, man.
No. We did have to walk by the mean lady's house. If we stepped in her grass, she'd be all yelling and screaming. I mean, it took half a step in her yard, and she would be like all over us. That's the first house I ever egged.
Showed her.
Yeah,
She'll be
that
mean
was,
all the time. Mean lady.
she was old when I was 5, so I'm sure she's long gone.
What's up, Tats? Good day.
Hey, Vic, you can't drink that Four Roses sample without me.
I'm not.
I'm just telling you.
Oops.
You can't.
Oh, I know. I'm not.
If you had plans, like, no, I got to be there.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mr. Lopez, how you doing, buddy?
No,
Thanks
actually,
for,
I was
coming over.
doing samples for the fancies, and
Going.
I think they're gonna give me your samples for our battle.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ship it with the bog with the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we don't do.
Oh yeah, apparently I'm getting samples from Sean, and Bobby Bad Axe is getting samples from the fancy that, because I guess the fancies and Sean traded worse samples, and so Bobby and I are getting the pile of worst samples to drink together on Sean's stream. I believe is where we're gonna do it, or Bobby's.
Oh, hell yeah.
Beetlejuice. This fucker.
Eric Thompson, why don't you show up, bro?
Hey, man.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, there he is.
Cheers, bud. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I was thought I was gonna go lay down. I've had the flu for the last 4 days. I felt like people were twisting me. I felt my bones. I have a strained muscle on my right femur that I don't know how I strained it because I've literally been in bed for 4 days.
Hydration.
Oh, dude, no, when I go to sleep every night, I got a gallon of water right next to me. I don't ever not hydrate.
Dude, that was me last week. It was just one day for me though. Like last Wednesday, a week ago, like I was fucking hitting my head to the pillow at like 8:30. Like I could not function.
Yeah, so I thought it was over, and then right after Calori started, my body aches came back with a vengeance. So I went downstairs, smoked a little medicine. Then I can't go back to sleep now. So
now you need your other medicine.
So here, I already the medicine I took for my body aches was that medicine, but it wasn't an indica. It was a sativa. So I'm waiting.
No, this is your other medicine, the whiskey.
Here, Scott.
Right here.
What's up,
starting right here, right now.
There you go, buddy. What's up, Scott?
How's it going?
That looks like a high proof you're starting with, Eric.
It's Old Ezra 7.
Yeah, we don't want that repeat of that, Chris.
117 proof. Oh God, that's so cinnamony. Oh, I love this.
Still haven't killed that bottle, bro?
Actually, that's a new bottle. I bought that like a week ago.
He's talking to me.
Have you ever tried these, Eric?
Yes. Yeah.
I forgot about it, Vic, to be honest. I let it sit for a minute.
So Ezra 7 is one that I thought of when I tried this. I was like, is it better than an Ezra 7 or not as good? I couldn't think.
Shitty. Hold on.
Couldn't decide.
Yeah, I've had it one time, but it was a long time ago, and they're hard to find around here.
You hear that?
Yeah, they haven't been here for a couple of years, and they just showed up. So.
Yeah.
Coming ass. We're only getting named number one whiskey tomorrow.
$50 for a barrel strength bullet.
No idea. Anybody got an opinion on that?
What will get named?
What will be named number one whiskey from Whiskey Advocate?
I don't give a shit. Sorry.
That I'll disagree with.
Apparently, Cohen does.
I mean,
it's
you know what? Like,
it's actually probably something that most of us won't agree with.
Yeah, like,
or most of us have never tried.
Nine times,
right?
Like.
Didn't a couple years ago the Dickel 13 Ball and Bond make it?
Here's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like a Dickel 17 or like some bullshit, and we're gonna be like, they paid to be number one.
Right.
By the way, I just did a very healthy pour of this Sportgate.
Same thing Cigar Aficionado does. Cigar Aficionado chooses who paid the most in advertising, and that's number one for the year.
Yeah. I mean. Or
are they limited on their selections? Can they do single barrels or anything like that, or does it have to be like a standard release type thing?
I think it just has to be
Tony
released.
says last year it was larceny barrel proof number
that's
one.
a batch. That's a batch.
That's a batch.
Like,
And God knows
I think
what
it
that
just
word
has
means.
to be released within the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get that my little brother bought it for me and never told me he bought it for me, and it just started showing up. I'm like, where the hell is this magazine coming from? And then like a year later, he goes, that was me.
It's about as influential or worth it as Fred Minnick's top 50 list.
When
Sorry.
did Seagrass come out?
Like, those are ridiculous.
Was that last year? Was that 2021?
Seagrass? No, it's been actually a couple of years now, which is
2 years
crazy.
ago, I think so.
Lee says Gatsby's a good chance.
Nah, I don't think Gatsby's got a chance.
Nah.
I think maybe so I haven't tried it, but the Unforgotten, the
To remember.
wild turkey.
The wild turkey.
Wild turkey.
If I'm doing the list, it's this.
Or as English would call it, remembered.
If I'm doing the list, it's this. It's the 4-gate boot rye. Because it was...
Yeah.
Hey Eric, we function in double negatives here, bud. So
I know.
we don't need to
Inchmark
prove.
foolproof. That's a. There you go there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
Heaven
I
Hill
picked up some-
17. Heaven Hill 17 might be a contender.
They would.
Mhm.
I don't pay attention to those lists.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
They're better than cigar aficionado lists. Yeah, they're usually on those lists are ones I've never had, so I can't agree or disagree.
Cigar aficionado rates whoever pays the most in advertising fees every year.
Right.
Yeah.
They,
By the way,
have
how you guys like my little Christmas?
They have
I
named
got
Cigar
a
of the
little
Year
festive.
sometimes is just
Yeah.
trash.
Hey Eric, how about Knob Creek 18? Would you put that in one of your tops of the year?
No.
No?
As I've gotten towards
Really?
the end of it, no. If they'd have done it at 110 or 120, 115, Jesus Christ, if they just kicked it up over 100 just a little bit, it would have been one of the top whiskeys. But they had to mute it too much.
Bro, you're just a prostitute.
I am. You're damn right I am.
Yeah, because they did that at 100, right?
Yeah, they did it at 100.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, there's a new 10 cup coming out of 14. Guess what 10 cup 14 is going to come in at?
Oh yeah.
84. Just
Yeah,
like 10
Barry
cup.
had that on Cheech Stream last night.
That
84.
shit out of my face. I don't want no 84 proof ever.
84. I
You know what, though?
Like-
There is a place for 84 for
If I wanted 84 proof, I would drink
Yeah.
water with like some.
It's down here in plastic bottles to start your evening off.
Yeah, but that one's even better.
84 is a bottle chug whiskey.
But seriously, like, I know I was kind of joking about this, but I do think it'll be a 4-gate. I think this year is 4-gate's year for like the whiskeys of the year.
They had
Larceny barrel proof one last year, dude. The Larcenies this year have been fucking great.
Yeah. Could we count you?
Matt
And
says Calumet 16.
The Booker.
I never
This
got
year.
the Calumet 16.
I had 15,
Yeah, the
really
but I
good
never got
Bookers.
16.
Booker's supposedly been pretty decent batches.
Yeah, these.
Ooh, I got a sample of the Kentucky tea.
That's
Jim
right.
sent me.
Never
a,
mind.
Oh,
Yeah. This is for us. This isn't for
Yeah,
like,
that's for us.
you know what
not
I mean?
For that.
This shit is for the
Should
us.
go
It's
baller.
not for the
Baller
for the
ranks
normal
at the bottom with the rest of the shit.
yeah.
Yeah, like the Knob Creek, it just needs to. They just need to put it all out at 120 and fuck the 100.
Was Whiskey Advocate the one that did the Henry McKenna 10?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Although, Scott, I found an amazing McKenna 10 recently in Utah.
Oh, I've found great ones. Yeah.
Oh,
They're like 50-50.
Price wise, I think it's
Price
still
sucks.
probably like if it was as low as it used to be, it's an amazing bottle.
oops.
Yeah.
Wrong
Where
one.
it's at, it's probably just a decent bottle. Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
my God.
Exactly, Richie. 84 isn't gonna get any interest.
I
I'm
mean,
looking at the
Hey,
result.
Trish.
Hey,
Trish,
what's up, Trish?
cheers, Trish. Thanks for stopping by.
You're not
Hey,
gonna
Trish.
follow us,
Natalie
Trish,
on
don't
for
worry. You're gonna come on stream. You're gonna come hang out with us. Don't try to say you're gonna fall asleep.
Ooh,
There's only one spot left.
Some
That's
JD
right.
barrel proof. How about the new JD? I know no one here has probably tried it, but the double toasted American whiskey that
No.
some of the
Dude,
things are
that
out.
shit.
Some of the reviews are starting to come out. Maybe
Single
that'll
malt?
be the top whiskey.
The
Some
single malt?
asshole. Some asshole.
How
has
about-
posted
Single
oh,
a
I
malt,
got
picture.
one. I've got one.
double
Yeah,
barrel.
double barrel.
Yeah,
Single malt.
yeah,
You got that one already, Scott?
No, I've got one that maybe Whiskey Advocate's top. Sagamore Double Oak.
Double barrel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That came out this year.
So is it different
Or
in
the
like
sherry
different
finish.
price ranges for Whiskey Advocate, or is it all like Whiskey of the Year
I
regardless?
don't know.
I don't think they. Yeah,
I don't think they divide it out like that.
Yeah, because they. I
Because
mean,
if they do
put-
price ranges, like it's got to be one of those high dollar whiskeys that are going to be.
No, because Henry McKenna was like $30 back when they gave it the.
Yeah,
whiskey.
McKenna
Yeah,
10
that
is
was-
overpriced at 60.
That was a honey barrel that they
Did-
found.
Oh yeah, it was,
Dude,
I mean,
the one barrel I found of Henry McKenna was $35 at that time, and it was the worst bottle I've ever bought in my life.
Oh,
And then I got a second bottle, and it was good, but it wasn't not $60 worth.
dude, the
Like
we
that
got
one would have been
here-
worth 35.
The one we got here is so damn good. I'm so happy I bought it for even $60.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, that fucking JD just landed here. There's an asshole that posted a picture. His baby car seat with 5 fucking bottles on it.
Oh geez, yeah,
Oh,
Baller says the single malt.
I traded his
Good.
baby for
He got him at a fucking a Venmo. They were dropping Venmos out here.
it. Yeah, we got some on order. I don't think they're showing up yet though.
Dude, if they show up,
that going to be a
fucking
permanent
post it, bro.
permanent item or just
No, it's
limited?
Special release. They do.
Yeah, special release.
Yeah, then I won't ever see it, dude. I still don't even see the triple mash. I only have the bonded here now.
They did the Coy Hill last
That
year.
is
Special
a
release,
everyday.
and this year
That'll be
is
on
the American
shelves.
Yeah,
whiskey.
Oh, one of my stores bundled that shit for $200 with a triple mash and a bonded.
Hey, what's the proof on these new ones? The new special release. Are they high
Oh,
proof?
they vary. They vary as well.
Isn't it low though? Isn't it like 105 to 108 or
One
something?
something, yeah, they're low.
So it's not very big, huh?
But they're double oaked and they're fucking sherry finished. So that's the shit that a lot of people want to get.
yeah. The double oak and the sherry is like the new toasted, right?
Yep. hmm
I think Mash and Drum just did a review, and I didn't watch the review yet, but I think even in the title, like he said, it was amazing or something.
Yeah, Bourbon Baller hit me up.
Night, Nimrak. Thanks for coming by, bud.
No, dude, those are in his bunker, bro. He's got those in his
I know,
bunker.
bro. I know.
He needs 2 cases in the bunker before he even thinks of
Oh yes, Sierra. I had gotten a bottle of that.
benchmark.
I gotta go, guys. I got homeless making a fire in my backyard. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck.
Might be your next ex-wife, bud.
Hey Eric, please live tweet that. I need to know more about that. Please fucking live tweet that.
You got a homeless making a fire in my backyard.
Yeah, no kidding.
I need-
Benchmark
Probably is
24. Oh yeah,
It's probably his client.
yeah, because it's like what 125 or something like
Shit.
Yep.
Homeless.
that. Yeah.
Eric,
Homeless
Eric
people
found his,
in-
Eric found his
heard
new
a-
girlfriend in the backyard.
I've heard a lot of different euphemisms for having to take a poop. That one's a new one for me.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Too much of that hatch green chili.
Is that the full proof for Mr. Lopez for $25? If you see it, definitely buy it.
What, Eric?
We had a store, didn't announce it, didn't do anything to just slowly put it on the shelves. They had a Weller 12 full proof pick. or a Weller 12 pick.
Shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
They put one bottle on the shelf at a time. They still apparently had bottles as of like 6 o'clock this evening.
Wow.
Did I get one?
Yeah.
Of course not.
Well, you didn't go to the store.
No, because I don't fucking go to this store.
Yeah, I was glad to see A. Smith Bowman's do an online lottery and not have to stand in line. So I'll enter it. 'Cause I
Plus,
don't
like-
stand in line.
When word got out that they were doing this, apparently the store turned into a shit show. It was just like 500 people just in the store waiting for them to like.
Oh yeah,
put a
Mr.
bottle up.
Lopez benchmark 8. I buy that to make barbecue sauce. It's the only thing that one's good for.
So what are you drinking, Slapshot?
I just got done doing the
Michters.
Michters right now, and then I got a little bit of the 10-star left. I got to figure out what next is. I don't know. What should next be?
Mr. Lopez, you got my number, bro.
What about you, shits? What are you drinking?
Early times.
Right now, I got nothing. I got some Larceny barrel proofs lined up. I got a Bullet barrel strength and ECBP.
What's the proof on that cast strength?
120.2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just wish the benchmark line would come to my state.
It's just not
Tell you what.
not complex at all. Vic.
Yeah,
Towards the end of this bottle, it's gotten really oaky.
yeah. They do. They do.
Really
It opens up real oaky.
Mhm.
That's why I
Don't
haven't
know
opened my other one.
Don't know if I like it as much.
Send it this way, right?
I need to get wireless headbuds.
Yeah.
Since you're talking, Jack, I'll go in the Caps one tonight. I'm going to go with the. Let's see here. I'll go with the former Capital players single barrel
There you
pick.
go. There you go. So they won, huh?
Yeah, they beat Philly, which is good. They beat the Oilers too, which Ovi scored 2 more goals, so he's at like he's 99 away from Gretzky. It's record
Fuck is he still playing?
because he's a machine.
Well, obviously, like he is not human.
The Russian machine never breaks.
The machine. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, somebody called it. Somebody asked me. I mean, see the thing about Ovi is, he's not. He didn't play defense his first 10 years, 12, 13 years in the league,
Yeah.
and his
Mr.
assists aren't
Lopez,
there.
It's not a favor, bro. We help each other here.
And so, he's been doing the goal scoring, and so is he the great? All around, I still think Gretzky's gonna always be the great one, be all around.
Yeah, I
But
got 2. Go ahead. One for shits and one for me.
hey,
Vic,
Troy, man.
Are you dipping, buddy?
No, I said Coed was asking if I got the
Sample,
Jack Daniel 375s.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, all got back from work. Happy hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Troy. But
Maybe
yeah, I have a pair.
more-
They were crap, so I got to get a decent pair.
I'm gonna get some more Diet Dew, and I'll be back. Probably hang out
Yeah,
for
I'm out.
another 30 minutes or so. Right.
I'm out, bro. Just in case I don't see you when you come back.
See you, Vic.
You're not leaving. Don't lie.
Yeah, you got to go to work, Vic.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to pay the bills.
Gotta
Yeah,
pay the
bills.
bills.
What's up, Troy?
Make some money because I gotta go to Disneyland this weekend. My wife's gonna spend the rest of my fucking money.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
Shit,
make
that
up the
takes-
deficit.
That takes like 10
Yeah.
minutes at fucking Disneyland. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but not all the shit that she wants to shop in there for.
Yeah.
Never been to any one of those places.
Oh god.
I don't do roller coasters and that kind of thing. So it's a
I don't
waste
do
of
'em
money
either.
for me.
I just go walk.
I
the
do
fucking
them,
park.
but like my dad doesn't do them. So like as a kid, like I would always like kind of be like, oh no, this is a tame ride, fine. He's like, you're not getting me on one of them motherfuckers. He would get all pissed at me. He's like, it's get closer to it, you know. It's like, is this a roller coaster? I'm like, yeah, it's a roller coaster. He goes, it better not go upside down. It went upside down. All the roller coasters go upside down, Dad.
No, my favorite was at
Yeah.
King's Dominion here in Virginia. There's one. They renamed it now, and it was called the Rebel Yell, and it went backward. There was two of them. One went forwards, one went backwards, and I was on the backwards one, and it was my second roller coaster. And the lady sitting behind me after we got off, she goes, "I've never heard anybody cuss as much as you cuss."
I got
Freaking
kicked
hockey
out-
players, man.
I about got kicked
Yeah.
out of a zoo today. Jesus.
Out of a zoo,
Don't.
in-law,
Yeah.
a whiskey.
All right, guys. I'm out, y'all. I'll see you
All right,
guys.
Vic. Hey, thanks for jumping on, bud.
Hey, love you guys.
See you, bud.
Love you, bro. Got a bottle coming your way.
Yes, sir. You got a couple coming your way.
That one.
Yeah,
That one.
baby. That one.
Sorry, I'm a little slow, Adam.
Oh, you're good.
126.6. Nice.
It's good. Good proof for
All right.
last.
Later.
See you, buddy.
Later, man.
Hey, buddy. I think it's the highest larceny ever.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mm.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, the only one I've had is one OH had in DC, and it was hell. We had already gone to Jack Rose's, went back to, so it was probably pour number. I think it was like pour number 18 for the night. So I remember it was good, but I don't know how good it was.
Kills me.
Or
that
it could have been
higher than,
awful. I don't know.
Kills me that it's higher than all the ECBPs recently. It's like, come on, ECBP, come back. They did come back a little bit on the C batch, but it's still too low.
Yeah.
I need 130 proof ECBP.
Yeah, the other one I have, whatever the lowest one, the 118 proof one, that's the one that I have.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, that's the worst one, and to me, it was good because it was the only one at that point I'd only tasted that one. So,
It's
but
one of the,
after tasting C922, I understand why.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad, it's just not to the level of.
Yeah.
No, but
When your palate's adjusted to proof, like you definitely enjoy this high proof ones more. You get a lot more.
I don't think I had
we
300, Chris. Oops.
Tonight we did
Well. I don't know about. I think
went
your
to the
Australian
zoo.
math, that the conversion rate doesn't cross over right with that.
Yeah.
Because on that number, I'd be dead.
Freaking good, baller. It's good, buddy.
Even
So
that
at
one,
our-
Chris, was a little high. Yeah.
Bunker
At our
worthy.
zoo, they do this like walking tour of lights and shit, and you can walk around the zoo. And I didn't realize that the animals would still be out. And all of a sudden, I had a giraffe, and I went, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, there you go, Troy. Pucking good.
Yeah, but what do they expect? You know, a bunch of adults going out here and like drinking and walking through the like, lights, and because it's like a build as like an adult event, not like a
Yeah, they do one at our zoo.
Yeah.
Also, that's like a beer lights or something like that.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Even in Utah.
and then
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I had
exactly,
this, like,
Chris.
I had this very like stern like 16-year-old come up to me and go, "Please refrain from cursing in the zoo." And I was like, "Thanks, lady. Get out of
You're
here.
like, is this an adult function?
Could you get the
or
fuck out of here?"
a Karen?
Are you old enough to be here?
Like, are you old enough to be here? Like, you can't pour.
Do your parents know you're out this late?
Yeah. I'm like, do you see this beer in my hand? Like, shut up. Get out of my
Like,
face.
I just had a giraffe fucking run his tongue over my forehead.
Right?
You know, strangely, I have had that experience because I went to a safari park where you drive through, and I had a sunroof,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
giraffe
Shit,
stuck his head in the
giraffes.
freaking car looking for the goodies, tongue and everything.
I had that happen to me from a bison in Yellowstone.
What?
Yeah. He like put his head in our window and like we were like feeding it, which they tell you don't fucking feed the animals, but
Were they just walking
Yeah.
down the middle of the road?
yeah, they were just like there
Yeah.
and like
I love that, dude. That's like
so my
every year.
dad was like, roll down the window, feed it some, I don't know what we had, like fries or some shit,
All the little babies.
little chips. Yeah,
Yeah, those things are big
this
and meaty.
like it's a little late now, but like early
Hey,
September. Early
cheers,
September
Chris.
is a
Thanks
really good
for
time to
coming
go
by,
camping.
bud.
Because you have all the babies being born in early September,
Yeah.
like the elk babies and some of the
Yep, that's
some of the bison
Yellowstone's
getting
on my
a little
list.
bison getting frisky.
Yellowstone's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's on my
Slapshot,
list
if
of
you ever
places
want
to
to come
visit.
out, if you ever want to come out and we can plan it right, you
Yeah.
can stay at my cabin, like my family cabin. That's like 45 minutes away.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have.
So yeah, as far as like lodging and stuff like that, that will be no cost, and then you can
Nice.
be able to visit Yellowstone for pretty cheap. So
Yeah, I have family that live in Bozeman, which is like an hour from
Oh yeah,
the north entrance.
yeah. With
So-
the ex-wife and I, our honeymoon was at Glacier National Park, and I love that place. Oh my god, it was. We went in the first week of June, and I pissed off the ranger because they just opened the Going to the Sun Road, and we got to the visitor center and he's shoveling snow, and I started laughing. He's like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "That's the first time in my life I've ever seen somebody shovel snow in June." He didn't find it funny, but I did.
What's hilarious is if you go out there like really late, like right in the middle of winter, when they do like the actual like shoveling of the roof, like, where they like literally have to like cut the snow, like because it's like 3 feet of snow on top of their roof, and then they have like a plow basically for their. That's cool to watch. That's also a shitload of snow. I don't do
Troy
snow
Man
that much.
says he wasn't a fan of the larceny.
I do like it up there though. It's beautiful.
That was the Troy. That wasn't the larceny of the C922. That was the ECB.
Oh yeah, ECBP. Yeah, Troy.
Yeah.
Man, if you're talking about larceny, I actually really like the A122. The B522 I thought was great, also. So
Hey, Chris,
I know that
welcome.
probably doesn't help how you feel about it because you didn't like the A122.
Chris
but the
BWE
Yes.
joining for the first time. And thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Going Craig Alkey 12 pick from K&L.
I've never had a Scotch pick.
Me neither.
That price seems awesome though.
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah,
For
I kind of feel like I want like this next year to actually get into like certain scotches.
yeah, my problem is the price of them.
So expensive.
Like my budget is for low end shit, and there's some good stuff like the Lefroy 10 that I've had, and
Yeah.
the couple of the Talisker. Well, I don't know if it's discontinued everywhere, but
Yeah.
Talisker Storm is discontinued here. It was good, but
Yeah, like we've been discussing this. I've been discussing this on a few streams. It's like the floor of Scotch is like where the like good stuff is in bourbon. Like you can get a good bourbon for $65. Well, that's where the beginning of Scotch starts. Like
Yeah.
a good, you know what I mean? So it's like
yeah, and I mean they're good. I mean the Lefroy 10 here. I mean it's good for me, but I don't have that palate.
Lefroy 10 is good. I like the Port Charlotte 10. Port Charlotte.
Yeah, that's on the list to try.
That-
I haven't
that's
tried it.
ass,
We
man.
get it. I just haven't.
My problem
I've
is
always-
I get it and then I drink the whole bottle and then I'm like, damn, I don't have any.
Yeah, I definitely have a bourbon
'Cause, like-
palate. Like my
Chris
palate
loves
is
scotch, but the prices do suck. Yeah.
more in tune with bourbon.
Because
for
that's
sure.
the thing. Like on stream, when I come on stream, I mostly drink bourbon. Like any of my streams, but like if I'm just like sitting by myself, I'll probably pour a scotch. Lagavulin.
Yeah, the only streams I actually drink scotch on is Bourbon Neophytes.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I
I
drink the scotch when I'm sitting around the campfire and the fire in the front yard.
I don't know.
Chris S, where are you at in Idaho?
Oh, did you put the fire out and kick out the homeless?
Yeah, did you kick that hobo out of there?
Yeah, we
Hobo.
need
There were 4 of them, and I still have all my 9mm rounds.
Was it Dirty Mike and the boys?
No, I don't know who it was. You see, I live in the busiest intersection of downtown,
Yeah.
and I've got an alley that runs behind, and I have this old backyard that used to be a dog run. And so I guess somebody had already spied it out and said, hey, that's a good place. We'll wait till the sun goes down. So I went back there, turned on the hose, start putting out their fire for them while a couple of them were sleeping in the vicinity, and I got them real wet too. God, man.
What the hell do you need a fire in New Mexico for?
Because it's 48 degrees right now. You just need a good sleeping bag.
Pussy? Yeah, I was gonna say pussy.
Oh yeah.
As long as they weren't turning your car into a F Shack.
They weren't. No, my car's alarm will go off, and then I'm just going out with the 10mm and I'm letting fly.
Shit, you're pulling out a bottle that's probably a good forte into scotch, but it's not scotch.
No, it's not
Yeah.
close.
This is for Chris S because he's talking about scotch and stuff. And he's in Idaho. So this is Stranahan's single malt.
Great stuff.
This is actual Idaho pick.
Cask strength.
Oh, it's the cast strength.
Yeah, cast strength single barrels. Look for those, dude.
Yeah, single malt
They're
American. I
a
like
great
single
price.
malt.
They're like $55, and they're freaking delicious.
They're really good.
Yeah. Have you had that Idaho pick that the Yellowstone Idaho pick that I turned down?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe in Vegas, but I
not-
don't think so. I
I'm
think
not
the only
the-
one I tried in Vegas was a Vegas pick.
I'm not the biggest fan of Yellowstone, pick or not. It just doesn't.
I'm not either. So I bought the 2020 limited, and I kind of hated it until I got to like the last quarter of the bottle, and I was like, oh, it tastes pretty good.
Like,
Wow.
That was the
Thanks
most
for
expensive bottle I ever
those
bought
good
though at the
thoughts
time.
there, Cohen.
Paid like $120 for that bottle, and I'd never paid more than like $70 for a bottle at that point. So I was like really expecting it to be something special, and it wasn't. I don't.
yeah, and then I won a rocked class, which I literally just won,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. I just got it in the mail. That's okay. I like rocks classes. I don't have enough of them.
The Yellowstone pick I tried in Vegas was decent, and I don't know if the price was too bad. It was like $65 maybe.
Yeah, they're
the
they're
picks-
usually not bad.
The picks probably wouldn't be too bad if you trust
I
the
just don't.
people that are selling it.
Aren't there now Yellowstone cask picks though too, or cask strength?
Yeah, the black label I think are the cast.
Those
I'm
are
ready
good.
now.
I
I've tried
really-
one
I-
bottle of the Yellowstone.
But those are even kind of
Wait
lower
till week
proof.
for me. I'm ready now. You got one above
But-
100? Let's go.
But like even those are kind of low. Like
Yeah, I
I
don't.
wanna
remember-
say that
I don't
they-
remember
they
what it
only,
was
like-
at exactly, but it was definitely more full flavor than anything.
I think they only
Any
come
other
in like
Yellowstone I tried. So.
yeah. I think they only come in like 3 different proof points, and I think
Dude, limited.
one
The
of
limited are only
104,
101.
109, and 115. I think it's like
Limited are 101, dude.
Anything
Yeah,
over 100 is good. I didn't like Maker's Mark until I had the Maker's 101. And then all of a sudden I was awakened to all the different cask strengths and the
Picks and the
Burt 1,
46
Burt 2,
cast
and
strength and
Burt 1, Burt 2, R2D2, C3PO.
Burt 1. Did you say Burt? Like
Bert,
Bert Mooney?
BRT, Bert.
BRT.
BRT.
BRT. That's Bert 1, Bert 2.
Robert Ducky.
I was really
You
when I
ordered
saw
one.
when I saw the BRT, I was really looking for like a ERN, so like Ernie.
Ern and Bert.
Next year will be
See, that's what
ERN.
next year should be.
Next year should
It's
be
absolutely
ERN.
what it should be.
Get the Bert and Ernie's, buddy. And then if you blend the Bert one and the Ernie one, it's like magical, I hear. Because they're lovers.
Yeah.
I was
That's
drinking.
exactly what Eric was thinking.
They go together well because they go together well. Who cares? Oh,
Yeah.
2022.
Troy just got a limited.
did I mention that I smoked some painkillers?
Yeah, I know Tats.
Yeah.
Tats really like the new limited.
Oh, I'm hot.
I seen it in Utah and I just couldn't pull the trigger, man. I could not pull the trigger.
That had a weird finish though, didn't it?
I don't remember what this year's was, like
It was
Armagnac.
like
maybe.
Madeira cast or no, it was Marsala.
Marsala.
Adam, have I
Which,
asked you
which
this?
like
What's it-
every time I think of Marsala, I think of like the Marsala chicken at Olive Garden. So I'm like, like I can't.
No, Eric, I will not go out with you.
Okay, but anyway, have you tasted the Stranahan's that's got like the pinkish purple label? It's aged, I think, in like not Chardonnay, but Cabernet barrels or something.
I
Nope.
haven't. I know they have the white label ones.
Yeah, they got the blue, they got the white, and now they got this pink one.
Is the white label the diamond? Is that
Diamond's blue.
I seen one of those one time in Idaho.
Diamond is
and I was
blue.
like, I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, well, and I didn't get it because it's under 100 proof. I like cask strength
Yeah.
Stranahan's.
Stranahan?
No,
Stranahan.
I've never even tried regular Stranahan's. I've only
I
had
haven't
the
either.
strength.
Nope. Now they're trying
I've only
to
had-
confuse me. 'cause it
Utah
used
did
to
a
be-
cast strength pick, and I was so ecstatic, and it was probably the best cast strength pick I've had. It was the Utah one.
Now they're trying to fool us down here by putting the silver shot glass on top of all of them. Remember, it used to just be that they were putting the aluminum tops just on the cast strength ones. Now all of a sudden they're on everyone to try to fool us all to buy them.
Like, hey, get on these, and you're like, wait a second,
Wait a second, that doesn't say cask strength.
it's only 46%. What the hell? I'd have to drink a quarter of that to get drunk. God damn it!
Yeah, 80 proof has its spot for me.
Dude, that's a
like I
beautiful
said,
glass you got there, Scott. Holy shit!
Okay.
hold on, let me.
Dude, this is stout. It's heavy.
God damn it.
Which
The
one
women
is
of
it?
whiskeys I have is like old school, and you can't even read the label anymore because I put it in
Women
the
of?
dishwasher.
Very cool.
Does it have a mountain in the bottom or just?
It's just like nubby. Nubby,
It's
nubby.
ribbed for his
Ribbed for-
pleasure.
Ribbed for his
I
pleasure.
was gonna say.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Here's my women of whiskeys rock glass that
Oh yeah.
I put in the
See,
dishwasher.
that's like an emblem. This is etched, so I'm hoping. the
Jesus,
etched-
Eric. You're like right there in the middle of
fire-
it, buddy.
Yes.
Start of the fire.
Yes. I'm not
How do you-
lying.
How do you sleep?
Goddamn.
Like a log. After
How many
a while,
times?
Dude,
I guess like living next to the train tracks, you get used to
Right,
the sirens coming by.
And I used to live. I used to
Yeah.
literally live. I lived in an old train car turned into an apartment that was
Dude,
50.
I was about to
yards
say
away
Eric
from an
lived in a
actual
damn
track.
train. He literally did. That's crazy.
That's cool.
Jesus Christ. Coming for you, Eric. Goddamn.
I see
those are
Eric
all
with a,
That's fire truck.
I see
Those are all
Eric
fire.
walking down the street with a stick and a bandana with like some of his belongings in there.
Yeah,
Eating his beans over the campfire.
as long as it's my goddamn campfire, I can make
I-
a campfire. All right, this is my thing.
Zach Jones,
Yeah.
you beautiful bastard.
So I live in a
Hey
area
Zach, how
where
you doing,
it's
buddy?
like on the edge of town. So like, and it's a kind of a bigger road / highway coming into town, and So all these trucks will put on their brakes as they're getting into town, and all my neighbors are like, "How the hell does anybody sleep through this shit?" I'm like, I didn't even hear it. I don't hear those trucks anymore.
No, like I said, I lived 15 yards from an active freight train track, and I could sleep through the night. I had this great, it was an old silver sleeper car that somebody had turned into just an apartment.
Yeah.
And it was so inexpensive. And so I was living there, and she said, "I'm sorry, the only problem is that the person who put this all together put it only 15 feet from the train track." I said, "You know what?" I said, "It'll bother me for 2 or 3 days, and then I'll be able to sleep right through it." Matter of fact, and this is true, when they don't show up when they're supposed to, you wake up. You're like, "Where's my train?"
Yeah.
My train should be here by now. Mm-hmm. And that's no lie. I've woken up when they're running late. I've woken up and been like, "Where's my train?"
The irony is I wake up to the sound of mountain lions before I will wake up to the sound of the semis.
No, that's not funny. That's smart.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit.
So I've
Survival.
Never heard of a semi truck grabbing a man out of his sleeping bag in the middle of the night and eating him.
Right. But no, I'll just be laying in bed and all of a sudden I hear, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" Oh, that was close.
It's even better because they go.
Yeah.
You can hear them in the background because they're stalking you, and so they're breathing out their mouth. Their tongue's hanging up. And they've got these big.
We usually we used to not get them, but they're being
pushed
blazing.
out.
Yeah, they're being blazing. They're...
Yep. Yeah, we actually have in the very southern part of my county, we spotted a jaguar 3 times now. Same jaguar, but 3 times. That's a big cat. That's a
fucking jaguar.
Yeah, they used
those
to
exist in the Northern America.
They exist all the way up
where
to
he
all of
lives?
Mexico.
New Mexico.
And they used to come across for a long time into southern New Mexico, and then ranchers started killing them.
Dude, I thought that was South America.
No, that's Central and South America.
Yep.
And they are the 3rd largest predatory cat on the face of the planet.
Bro, I'm never coming to New Mexico. I'm sorry.
I don't live that close to where the jaguars are, but we could go and try to find one if you wanted.
We ain't got no jaguars here, bro. Bigfoots.
No,
Bigfoots and grizzly bear.
Maybe.
We ain't got grizz
Grizzly
here.
bears are like 5 hours north of me.
Okay, because we ain't got no grizz in New Mexico. We've got brown and black.
Yeah, I've actually encountered a grizz. That was
screw that.
Not fun.
I was
you go ahead and go. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, they're in charge.
The summer after I graduated from high school, I took time off from my other job and went and worked at Glacier National Park. And we used to always give the briefing about grizzly bears. You need to make sure you wear bells on your shoes and carry the big can of bear spray and look out for bear scat. And always one person would ask, "How do I know if it's grizzly scat?" He said, "That's easy. It's got bells in it and it smells like chili."
Yeah, I had a black bear one night. I was in a hammock and it came up and it pushed me in the hammock in the night, fucking playing with me.
Yeah, I've had black bears in New Mexico sniff around my tent in the middle of the night because everything's up in the trees, but still sniff around my tent and then feel the warmth and same thing, jab me with its nose in the tent, trying to see what I'll do. I have a 45, and that's what I'll do. If he comes in my tent, I'm going to empty a 45 in his face.
There you go.
You might get a taste, but
and they still got jaguars around the border in SoCal.
Yeah, they're actually starting to. There's more migration north now because it's against the law to hunt them in both countries. It's against the law.
We got to build that wall to keep the jags out.
No, we do not. That's the coolest thing about it. If we keep I want wildlife to be able to go back and forth.
Who let the Jags
I
out?
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You're on TikToks? Do you follow that the woman that has all the different cats, all the different big cats? She's got like lions and jaguars and dude,
Nope.
she gave all of them a bunch of kitty litter the other day, and then filmed them. And the jaguar was so incredibly high. He was like on his feet, but he had his head stuck all the way down to the floor. And then he just decided, fuck it, put his hands on like this, and rolled over.
My whole For You page is the freaking Idaho murders that happened.
Oh, okay. Dude,
That's crazy.
it's really crazy. I feel bad for the families who lost, but I feel really bad for the 2 people who survived in there. Do you know how much guilt they're going through in their life? The survivor guilt is horrible.
I'm convinced they were just passed the fuck out, so they didn't hear shit.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't believe it. I think they're involved.
Oh, you think they're involved, Scott?
That's
You didn't die. How did you
Yeah,
not
they
die?
didn't die because nobody went down there to knock on the door.
I don't know.
Or they
Yeah, no,
did and they didn't hear it because they were like,
two of the four girls had a common stalker.
I don't know.
They didn't know who he was, but
you
the same pattern and the same sort of things left. Two of the dead girls had a stalker.
yeah, they gotta be zeroing in on somebody, like with cell phone data and all that shit. Like they gotta be zeroing in on somebody by now.
Yeah, yeah.
That nobody knows about, like.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. What they've already done is triangulated the area, gotten every phone number that was there at that time for 8 hours before and after.
Yeah.
And now they're going through people's phones to see who you are and should we come talk.
It's funny watching TikTok though. Like so many people have their own theories and talking about certain people and all this shit. It's like we don't know, dude. Like we don't really know.
Yeah.
What like police and all that know. Like they know some shit.
In 5th quarter, don't say that too much in public about the other 2 because that is way slanderous. And if it turns out it was some other person, man.
No, I know.
Hey,
we can
all have our own theories.
And I'm gonna get 40%
No, I don't.
of it.
I got my attorney present.
Yep, they're gonna come for all your whiskeys, and
No.
I'm gonna get 40% of it, dude.
That was the opinion of 5th quarter
but you know
tailgate,
what, though?
not
Like,
Slapshot Roadhouse.
You know what though? Like
Yeah,
I'm
Joanne-
also not gonna say that Jean-Benet Ramsey's brother killed her, but that's okay.
That's good. That you should
I'm
probably
also not saying that.
Conspiracy theories coming out.
You should probably not say that.
Holy
But if you did say it, you probably shouldn't because it might make other people offended because how close it hits to home. Just saying.
Yeah.
We got 29 likes in chat, by the way. Thank you.
Have I liked you yet?
If you haven't liked it yet,
I don't
make
know.
sure you hit that like.
I have not liked you yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I tried to come on with my actual whiskey barbarian, and on YouTube, my chat was completely blank. I don't know what that.
Oh,
means.
mine's been doing that, and I've had to back out and go back in.
Yeah, so I just got on with I just got on with my Eric Thompson, other one. Just because.
Yeah, my chat's been doing that. Every time it's like I got to go into it and then go if I'm using my phone, and then I back out, go back in, and it fixes.
I don't think it was a hit job. I think it was like definitely a planned thing, most likely. I just don't know that the 4 at once was the planned thing. I think there was probably like a one, like it was targeted probably.
I saw a video today. They got in an argument with some people at a food truck.
Yeah. So the food truck thing has been around for a while. There was the one dude that was kind of walking around. So they showed up with him. So there was speculation that he was like accompanying them because he's friends with one of their boyfriends.
Okay.
So he was like following them to make sure they got home safe.
Okay.
And then there was like interaction between them where maybe she was taking a picture of him and like, hey, we need to get rid of this guy, like nudging toward him on camera. And then they caught an Uber and he was kind of surprised by it. He was like, what the heck? But then he like walks off and like waves at him as they're driving away kind of thing. So it was weird. It's a weird interaction, and that dude is definitely mysterious, and there's people that think that he left the country. Like he drove to his parents' cabin that night, and then he left the country, and just all this weird shit. So everybody's like, "That's the dude. That's the dude."
Here's something I'm going to tell you right now. It's easy to kill 4 people with a firearm. You just have to walk in, hit everybody one time, and go.
Oh yeah.
This person took a single blade long knife and killed 4 people. That takes an amount of skill.
Not that I don't love this
Especially
conversation.
when people were sleeping next to each other.
Brian, you should click that
K-bar,
link.
buddy. K-bar.
Right.
What is that?
That's
You'll
a
enjoy
K-bar.
it. It's nothing fucking bad. It's not
This is the knife that they suspect that
It's
was
not clicking.
involved.
Hold
Really?
on.
The K-bar?
Actually,
Yeah,
I
the
don't want to do
K-bar.
that. Hold on.
All I'm saying is,
I want to remove that.
takes-
Hold on.
you
I don't
can't
need to
just
show
be
you.
an amateur and
Hold on.
kill 4
Let me figure
people
that out.
in
Let
their
me fix
sleep with with a fixed
I
blade
don't need to
knife
show my screen.
and then get away.
So there was defense wounds. So I mean, there's no way that he didn't leave some DNA evidence. right?
Absolutely, there'll be DNA then, because there's
Let's
only
try
2
this.
kinds of people in a knife fight: a loser and second loser.
And there was
Knife
a,
fight, everybody gets cut.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That good now, Scott?
there was the
Yeah.
dude that was out of the bed. He was like in
Now
a
you can
doorway
check.
somewhere. So he was kind of fighting back. And then there was the chick or 2 of the girls that I think had defense
Okay.
wounds.
Look, top middle. You see that? Kind of like by the snow line on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's a
bear.
bear.
Yeah, keep watching.
That's a big bear. That's a big
That's
black.
all.
Is that a blackie?
I think it's a grizzly.
Oh, that's a grizz. Where are we at then?
Zimbo's Montana.
Oh, okay.
It's probably
That
Idaho.
makes sense.
No, it's Montana. Because it's from my cousin's backyard.
Go home, bear.
Oh,
look,
oh,
a
what
baby.
just showed up? What just showed up on the left?
Oh, look, 2
Oh,
babies.
oh.
Oh, don't fuck with
Oh,
me.
little cub.
Yeah.
Yeah, go outside and feed 3 cubs. Oh my God.
Holy
The first bear I ever saw in Yellowstone was a baby, and I never saw the mom.
Yeah, the mom
was
saw
there.
you.
I guarantee she was there.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
yeah.
there. She probably saw all of us, but I
Is
never
that-
saw the mom.
That summer I worked in in Glacier. A woman got out of her car to feed a mama grizzly bear, or baby grizzly bears with white bread, Wonder Bread. And she didn't see mom around, so she thought it'd be safe, even though there are signs
So-
everywhere that say, "Do
Don't
not
feed the
feed
bear."
the bears."
So my cousin
So she ended up
apparently
getting- she ended up getting her head removed from her body. The mother grizzly came up and attacked her and removed her head from her. And so,
my cousin had been having problems with somebody getting into his backyard, or like into his trash cans, and he was trying to figure it out. And he luckily looked at the camera before he went outside because he heard motion detected in your backyard,
Yeah.
and
well,
that
I'll
was
go
it.
out there and take care of this.
He's probably thinking raccoons or something, and then
Yeah,
looks
he
at
was
the
thinking
camera
small
and he's
animals because it wasn't.
like,
Yeah.
Fuck that.
He looked at the camera and he's like, "I ain't going out there."
Yeah, that's if
Nope.
you live in Montana and you have that stuff, you have to say,
You
you know
look at
what?
the camera.
I'm always going to check it. I'm always going to look at the camera first before I ever walk outside,
Yep.
because that big bastard will kill you.
I definitely remember like we were visiting them as and we just noticed that like they had a big like they have huge trash cans that are like bear proof.
Night,
right?
Chris.
So-
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Night, Chris.
Yeah.
So
I,
they're
need,
like
I
that-
actually need to. I gotta dip out too, guys. I gotta be up pretty early. So,
All right.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
of course, Bri, love you, buddy. Glad I got
Love
to
you,
jump on, and good seeing you, Scott, Eric,
Yep.
Later, brother.
How's it
boys,
going?
everybody in chat. Love you.
See you, bud.
Now,
Cheers. No, but it had whatever had gotten into their they had these giant, trash cans, bear proof trash cans. It had brought it. It had. It had brought bear proof, right?
I love that fucking word, bear poop proof.
Bear proof.
Yeah.
Bear
Yeah.
proof.
What is bear proof?
Bear-proof.
I've seen videos
Yeah,
of them ripping cars off
but,
doors. So
like,
what the fuck
yeah,
is
they're-
bear proof?
Yeah. These things were easy 500 pounds each. They were in the street.
And those are little grizz. That's a teeny. That's an
Yeah,
adolescent.
exactly.
Yeah, that was just a play toy for them. Fuck.
Because
And it had ripped the whole top off. Just did not
Jeez.
give a fuck. Ripped the lock, ripped the inner, like, because it was like one of those where there's like an inner trash can and then the cover, and it ripped both off, and it was in the middle of the street. And we were like, what kind of creature did that? And they were like, probably bear.
yeah, adult males average between 400 and 600 pounds. So yeah, those were big ass bears.
Yeah.
Getting into that bear-proof garbage can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've only had experience with black bears. So.
Black bears are okay because black bears pretty much are really afraid of humans.
Yes.
So if you just make enough noise, they'll go away.
The first one I ever encountered was a mom, and I was between mom and cub, but I didn't know I was between mom and cub. And she bluff charged me, and I don't know why I didn't need to change my shorts, but I didn't.
Yeah, there was actually a video the other day of a guy get bluff charged 6 or 7 times by a black bear. I'm like, and I started to develop. I'm watching it on video, and my heart started going. It's a little exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had a park ranger call me I had a park ranger call me the Wolf Whisperer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were all like sitting there, and then like all of a sudden, like 3 wolves just like come within way too close, probably 100 yards, and he said that the wolves all looked at me. He could tell that they were looking at me. And then like I don't know. He said I did something.
They were sizing you up as the slowest in the group.
Yeah, he said but he said he looked at me, kind of looked at me, and then just like didn't act interested. And they just took off. He said normally they don't do that. Normally they charge.
Yeah, I watched this guy from National Geographic. I watched a special on him. He went out for National Geographic magazine when they first put the first wolf pack out in Yellowstone. So he went out to photograph them, and he started in the spring and then worked his way all the way through to the next spring. By winter, he could sit in the middle of the pack, and there was one female that would come up and lay down on his lap and fall asleep. They realized he was so not a threat to them that they basically adopted him as a member of the pack. He would wake up in the morning sometimes, and there would be like a quarter leg of some sort of animal, so he could eat.
Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah,
wolves. There's no. In the United States history, there is no incident of an unhampered wolf ever attacking a human being. That means with some sort of disease and rabies. Rabies is the most prominent because every animal will attack if it's a rabbit, including squirrels and bats and everything.
Oh yeah,
else.
been there, done that.
No wolf in the history of the United States has ever been recorded as attacking a human being unprovoked.
Groundhogs are bastards when they get rabies.
Dude,
God, and beavers.
Wolverines, beavers. God, wolverines are terrifying.
One of my last cases I worked, the lady got her thumb nearly ripped off from a beaver. She was swimming in a lake. The rabid beaver attacked her.
You remember President Carter got attacked by a beaver. He was out canoeing when he was still in office. A beaver attacked him.
Yeah. There was a there was a Nebraska football player, redneck dumb motherfucker. He decided it would be a fun idea to go out in the country, and like he saw a beaver, or no, it was a raccoon. It was either a raccoon or beaver, one of the two. And he grabbed it. He wanted to take a picture with it. Yeah, well, this kid needed fucking like 400 stitches and like major reconstructive surgery because it attacked him. What a dumbass.
Yep.
I Obviously, that bear's mother never told it to play with its food.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be shutting it down in 5 minutes or so. If there's a couple
Fuck you.
spots, if anybody wants to
Oh,
jump on.
fuck, you're not.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just doing the 6 still?
Yeah, I still have the free version. So
They
only
offered me a good deal on the 10, so it's like, yeah, I'll do that for 3 months.
Is that the $10 plan?
Yeah.
I've always had that plan.
Mm.
You get 10 people.
Cheers, Chris S.
I'll be honest though, like
who
more than
somehow luckily won twice in a row on Women of Whiskey. Good for you.
Oh, the little Patreon, the Plinko game.
Yeah, he has to keep
That's
pulling
how I
over
wa-
because he's on the road.
Oh,
that's how I won the glass.
yeah.
And then I won another one tonight.
Yeah, you did.
You know what though? That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
So, are you glad you got that instead of the Yellowstone?
Yes, I hate Yellowstone.
The one next to the Yellowstone might have been good, but
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you
I
picked
need-
one,
Hey, Gordo, how you doing, buddy?
I don't honestly like. I really don't give a shit. I don't need more bottles that I'm not gonna like. You know, like.
that's true. Okay, fair
I
enough.
don't give a shit. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. Bottles that are just gonna sit uncorked, or
But you always break glasses.
you know, I'm not gonna open. I may not open it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
glasses
need
always break.
I always need like a rocks glass. I don't have enough of them for like. I love just sitting there with like an old fashioned.
Mm.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't drink whiskey neat very often. Only when I'm on
No?
stream.
Mostly on the rocks, like on a
I don't know, on ice ball.
ice ball.
Or in an old fashioned Manhattan Boulevardier.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever?
I mean, don't get me wrong; those are all like really heavy ass.
Have you ever had a suffering bastard?
I don't even know what that is.
Have not.
It's mostly
Doesn't
to
sound
drink
pleasant.
Mostly to drink in the morning. It's a shot of bourbon and a shot of gin and 4 or 5 shakes of bitters, lime juice, and then 2 ounces of orange juice. You pour it all in, and you top it with ginger beer, and it's a hangover remedy.
Nice.
And it's good, but you can also make them at night and make them the hangover cause, which I have done more than once. I have made a suffering bastard the cause of my hangovers and not the remedy of them.
We have a smoothie shop near us that they know me very well on a Monday morning because they've got some pretty good smoothie hangover cures. They know what I want usually when I come in.
Give me the usual.
Yeah. Or but
Or what?
I don't know.
Lost your train of thought.
I did. Too drunk to taste like Jacob.
Went off the rails.
The whiskey erased the memory.
Yep.
Doesn't erase it. It just kind of blurs it a little bit. You wake up the next morning and it's blurry.
Yeah.
Unless it's a good American light whiskey at about 145 proof, then it just takes you 12 hours into the future, and you wake up and you're like, I'm here. Because you just went to sleep a second ago. 99-cent store, 3 for a 2-pack. Oh, you should have got a 4-pack or a 6. You should have got like quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I did look for like those like ice makers.
Oh, the clear ice?
Yeah. It's too expensive for what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool as hell to have, but I can't justify like a $900 fucking ice maker.
$900.
Yeah, they're fucking expensive
Holy
as shit. Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I
For
know.
fucking ice?
For fucking ice. Like, I'm like.
Not only better it come with an ice maker, it better come with a
Better make-
Zamboni machine.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Those little pellets.
It
Those little,
shouldn't just make ice.
Yeah.
It should make ice rinks.
you can get like
Yeah,
one of
at
you can get
$900
those little
bucks.
those pellet ice like opals or whatever for like $4.50. But if you want the big ice balls, yeah, they're like
Dude,
$900.
that's insane.
I was like, no.
Look at that.
That's why I like those whatever
Just get those.
the LG fridges are like $2,800, $3,500. Fucking expensive.
Do they make spheres?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to say the Dabbler's got one, and their ice maker broke within like months. Which
Well, that's surprising. You
was like-
figure it wouldn't break. Nobody there drinks any whiskey.
the Dabbler's? Yeah, no, never.
Man, I was sad that William didn't make it to the next round, to the finals. I was
It is
Team
what it is.
Davilar.
All right, there you go. I'm at 90 minutes, so I'm going to shut it down if anybody wants to jump in.
Come on in the background.
There's a
Hang
good
out.
few spots.
Got
Come
3
on
spots.
now.
Who's over there? All right, y'all. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll be back. I'll be doing just the first, well, it's really Thursday for me, but Wednesday into Thursday. And then I think Eric's going to do some other ones when I'm not. So look for Eric the Barbarian when I'm not on.
All right.
So, thanks for coming, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.